my screen. You have to enable the screen share.
Yeah. Yep. I just did.
Where did my Okay, so as we spoke about this, we did speak about this last time,
Okay.
Arshit, if you
Sure.
remember, but I had a question, like I'm just taking this precondition, assuming that I have customer one, I'm taking a shipment A instead of that number. Actually, it's the number, but I'm just taking shipment A for customer one, category toner 233, and these are my all preconditions which already exist.
Okay.
And then I'm just writing the step. I think so. I don't know whether we had done this previously.
Okay.
But I
So you
feel
have all the bunch of preconditions here. I can see that.
yes,
Okay.
but here the way you said you have to add the empty weight, full weight, percent tolerance.
You can do the test data setup. So you can preset the cartridge in the cartridge management module, right? With those things. So you don't have to set it up every time. So you can put that in a precondition at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the specific type of cartridge with empty weight of 80 and full weight 135 exist. That's what you mean, I think.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, I mean by that. And the thing is, what do I mean by percent tolerance? I don't have any numbers, so I'm just taking X percent. Should I assume 6%, 10%, or even that will be already specified in the cartridge, right?
Yeah, it will be in the cartridge. So by default, so you are setting up a cartridge default, what the actual cartridge will have. And then you will compare on this cartridge inventory screen against the actual cartridge that's coming in.
Okay.
So default values, you set it up on the cartridge inventory page. Not the cartridge inventory, but the whatever the cartridge, I guess, management page. I don't remember the module in the back, but
it's something print manufacturer model, I suppose. So, okay, so I'm just saying that test summary, it's going to test the identical button function, which saves data, clears weight, damage, warranty eligible and everything.
Yep.
And I think so next, I think we have already spoke. This is like how you go for the steps, enter the URL for the laser saver website.
Right. Okay.
Homepage is displayed. I've just taken someone as B root and password something for them. And then these are simple from the lookup table. I'm going to pick up the customer, the shipment A. Now, my question is, after I do all this, this has been a bit, it's up and down.
Sure.
So that select manufacturer was actually HACK, the number.
Okay. So you are picking the specific thing, right?
Yes.
That's what you mean. Okay.
Yes, I'm just going step by step. And finally, after this, I'm saying that print label is hidden since when the weight field is populated, the background is displayed as green. Green is, we are not going to get a warranty, it is good. So the print label is hidden. So I'm entering this weight, calculating. Now the 14th one is my question, like, we are supposed to just write this and we are assuming that it's going to take from the precondition of what we have in the cartridge weight.
Yeah, so you need to come up with the test data, right? So you want to, what you are saying is it's not warranty eligible, or is it warranty eligible?
This is not warranty eligible because it's going to be in green.
Right, so it needs to be within the tolerance. Then it will say it's not warranty eligible, right? So you just need to come up with some numbers here, empty, and maybe put the same number as a default values, right? Because that will make it sure that it will fall under within the tolerance, and it will not mark it as warranty eligible.
Okay, and then I just say that the color of the button changes. Click no to the button for damage field, no to the button, because we have to do this if it is green. And the data updated in the system. Now here, when I'm writing the data updated in the system, I don't know exactly where should I reflect the data, where it is entered.
So you need to click no button warranty eligible field, Now, you are saying that on 16 or 17?
Okay, this
Because everything
on
happens on the 17, right? Clicking on the
yes,
identical button.
yes.
So,
I'm sorry, Harshal, but this is a little bit misaligned. It is like
okay,
15 when you click on the no button for the damage field, the color of the button change.
okay,
16, click on the no button, the color of the button changes. And
okay,
17, the data updated. 17, the click on the identical button, you're going to see this data updated in the system. So
right.
when I say data updated in the system, am I supposed to go to some page and check? Because
Yeah,
here the warranty is not generated. So how do I do? If the warranty is there, like if it is not within the tolerance and the button is red, it's going
right.
to create a warranty ID. I know that.
Yeah,
So
so
we
it
can
will not,
go.
right. So this information will not flow to the next module, right? Because it's not
Mhm.
warranty eligible. So you need to
Yes.
go in the, and maybe write a query in the database to make sure
Mhm.
information is still saved, but it's
Okay.
just not warranty eligible.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
can write a query here,
Yep.
select.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And I did not give a test data here. So you are saying that I should give the test data.
Right. Right.
Here.
You need to give the test data. Yep.
Okay, so this is for my identical button, and I had like I did not write the complete thing. I just started the print label. The print label actually opens a window with a barcode. When I write a
Right.
test, how do I mention, like, am I supposed to check whether the window is opening or whether it is showing a barcode?
Yeah, it is showing the barcode format. So if you are seeing the 2D barcode instead of 3D barcode, then
Mhm.
that's where you will note the issue. But otherwise, as long as you can, in the way you can check it, right?
Mhm.
If you have a barcode scanner, you can point to that barcode label, and it will
Okay.
read the values and put it in a notepad or somewhere, so that you know, okay, this is the value it generated for the barcode. So it's a valid barcode. That's
Mm,
how you can see it, basically.
okay, I understand that, but the thing is, if I'm doing writing a Jira on like on Azure DevOps, I'm going to
Mhm.
write this test case.
Yeah,
So am I supposed to say that I'm supposed to check the barcode? It's 2D or something kind of?
yeah. But 2D barcode, and how do you know it's a valid barcode, right? So barcode scanner should be able to read that barcode and basically extract the value out of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
yep. So
Okay,
those
so
steps you need to mention. Yeah, but
Harshal, I
that's a
have a
separate test case. Okay, I don't think you want to do it here in this test case. So that would be completely separate test case for just validating the barcode.
okay.
Harshal, I have a question.
Yes, Deepa.
You were mentioning about the barcode. I can imagine where is this test case going and how is it processing.
Mhm.
So you mentioned like once we check like um, read the barcode, we need to put it on the notepad. So how can we relate that with the test case? Like we need to put keep it as attachment.
No. That's a separate barcode, right? I mean,
Yes.
test case just for the barcode. So you need to fill out all the details, because when the barcode is generated, whenever
Yes.
it's a warranty eligible, right?
Yes, I agree. I agree. That's a whole
Yeah.
different test case.
Yep.
But how can we incorporate that barcode machine with the test case?
Oh, you you
That's all.
you you can plug in basically the machine with the computer and point to the screen, and it
Okay.
should read that basically. Or you can print out the barcode label, just like
Yes.
you are doing it, right? Just print
Yes.
it on a piece of paper, and the machine should read that value from the
Okay.
barcode. So there is generally a value associated with the barcodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as long as it can read it, that's all it matters, because you don't know what the value is supposed to be, right? So it could
Yes,
be some random
exactly.
value and other things. So yeah, the requirement does not say anything over there. So
Yes. Okay.
you are just validating the barcode format,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's all you are doing.
Yes. I want to just understand that part. How can we incorporate that?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. So whatever is was shown on the screen, right? You can print it out on a piece of
Yes.
paper. You can do snipping, and
Yes.
then put it in a Word and print out
Yes.
that part. And when you point a scanner to that
Yes.
piece of paper, it will read it. from there.
Yes, then it will validates it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will read the value and extract the value and put it on screen somewhere. If it's a
Yes.
notepad, then it will write it in the notepad automatically.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Kobe is here, and so do you guys have anything, Deepal or Kobe? I guess.
Yes, we do have that folder, and I have a similar question what Swapnali was asking.
Okay.
I can share my screen. Let
Okay.
me just see if I opened up or not. Okay.
Anita said that she's joining.
Okay.
Yes. Now you can see. Hold on. Which one is this? Yes. Hold on. Are you able to see the case?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a ready to ship. So
Okay. So I think you need to take out the URL exists, right? Because it's you need to have the application in order to test anything. So I thought I saw in the precondition. Yeah.
yes,
Make sure
I
you guys
did
clean
it.
that up.
I already cleaned up in
Okay.
here, but I have to take it out from here. So I will do that a
Yeah,
little bit
no worries.
later on. My question is, when we create the warranty ID, so every single time machine is going to generate the new ID.
That's correct.
So for that, how can we write the steps? Because every single time we need to create it. So
Yes.
that's why, like, this is a one example of this one. I wrote down in a different test case with the different style. So number 4, is that okay? We can write down something like this.
So what you can do is you're gonna go to the inventory module. You're gonna fill out the information, right? So you will have the steps for it. And then whenever the warranty ID is generated, you will note that ID and capture that in the test whatever the result. So you have expected result, right? So you will capture that ID. So you can say that capture the ID generated, warranty ID generated from the previous tab, basically, and just use that. So you are not hard coding any specific ID. You are just putting the instruction to capture the ID that
Okay.
was generated in step number 3.
Yes. So this is just a one style. In the another test case, I wrote down all the steps like fill this, fill this, fill this. So we don't need to do all those steps for that.
No, you do because I mean,
He-
as long as you are doing
Yeah.
so.
Here.
Now here on step number 7, right? If you
Okay.
go
Yes. So
back
let
to
me
the
go
step
back.
7.
Yes.
So what I'm saying
Yes.
is step number 7, you put some ID, right?
Yes.
So that's where you can say, I can see warranty ID populated with whatever number and
Yes.
can use that ID for other steps below.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a matter of writing a plain English instead of
Yes.
hard coding
So
certain value.
in the expected result, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay.
Expected result.
Okay, let me just see where did I put all the information, because that's another one I want to understand, because I in here I cleared out all those URL exist and everything.
Sure.
So yes, this is the one I was thinking about.
Okay.
Create a warranty ID through cartridge inventory page. User
And
will be
that's
able
where,
to,
yeah,
yes.
that's where you say note down warranty ID generated,
Okay.
basically, and
Okay.
use it in the following steps, basically.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. So this is the way we can write down the test case.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's a dynamic value, right? So you can't really predict what it will be.
Yes, because it doesn't matter. We fill in all the information for that cartridge inventory page every single time. It is not going to follow the same case, so we cannot repeat this case at
That's
that
correct.
point.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I got it.
Sure. Okay. So Kobe, do you have anything? I know you guys were working together, so I'm just want to make sure.
Yeah, I think you just clarified. I had the same question she just asked you, and then you just went ahead and clarified it. So
Okay, okay, that sounds good. Anita, you just joined. I know we discussed. So you can catch up with Swapnali on one of the test cases. But do you have any other test case that you like to discuss? Anything else?
Yeah, I have only like same the validation part, how we validate the saved data and all. So I think
Yeah. So I think
Swapnali has-
did you just join? We talked about.
yeah, I just joined. I just
okay.
joined.
So we talked about validating in the database because that's the only place it will go. And as long as you see it in the database with the correct values, you should be fine. Because when you are a scenario where you don't generate warranty ID, right? So you cannot go to the next module, like warranty module, and validate over there. So the only way to validate is in the database directly.
Yes, Harshal, I have a question. Can you
Okay.
see, look at my test data? Because I try to put everything what I can do it here.
Okay, Hooper problem exists, defect one exists. Okay.
So
Defect one exists associated with the Hooper problem, right? That's what you
okay,
mean.
yes. And I put this text is particularly for the text area test case.
Okay, so let me see what's your test title. Ability to
Yes.
enter free-form information related to warranty. Okay, notes. So you are just validating the notes. Text area up to 50 character.
Yes, because
Then you don't need to fill out anything else, right? Because you are just validating whether you can enter 50 characters or not. Is it what you are saying?
yes, because you said like up to 50 characters we can go. So we thought like there are three scenario here. One is read only. If the coding is read only, one is above the 50 character, then maybe the system will put the error there.
Sure.
Text is above above the 50 characters, and below is and all blank. But here I wrote down everything. I try to put the text in it. So
Right.
that's what it is. The question is about the text data.
Yeah. So I mean, think about right. Warranty module. You go there, the screen will be empty, right?
Yes.
Do you need to fill out anything else to validate the notes?
Not, but that was our another question, because
Okay.
if the warranty ID number is must for that particular screen, then we
Okay.
need to generate that, right?
Well,
But
so think
we
about
thought,
if you have a
yes,
blank screen and you just hit identical or whatever the ready to ship, so you're gonna see certain error messages right on the screen, just like our
okay,
flown, right? If you
yes,
don't have credit application, if you don't fill out anything, try to save it. It's gonna throw you a bunch of errors, a bunch of for every field, some
yes,
type of error message. So you're gonna
yes.
see the same thing for the notes.
Okay. So what I have done here, I created the ID and the Hooper problem and the defect one as a pre-existing condition,
Right, right.
and then I tried to put the note in it.
Okay.
Is that the correct way, or like?
No, it will work. I'm not saying it's a wrong way, but what I'm saying is, so you can fill out everything, right? And try to
Yes.
save it with 50, more than 50 characters. Yeah, it's a perfectly fine. Um, but if you don't fill out anything and just enter certain things in the notes and try to save it, it will throw you an error as well. Basically,
Ah,
you're gonna get
okay,
the same
okay.
error at the same time.
I see. So we don't, not, it is not necessary to do all these steps also.
Right, right, right.
Okay,
That's correct.
okay, okay, I got you.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and you're gonna see a common pattern, I think, in the any IT systems. That's one of the pattern for designing the systems.
So now you are talking about the pattern. So can you just suggest us like which way is the better way to do it? Like follow all the steps, or we can just go ahead and just do the text data inside and show them this is the test case.
Yeah, I would create it. Yeah, what you have is fine now. Okay, but what I will have one test case that says basically do ready to save without entering any information. And I'm expecting to see bunch of error messages, one for warranty ID, one for defect selection, one for notes and everything else.
Yes, I understand
So,
what
so just so
you're
that you
saying.
can see it, everything right there. Plus,
Yeah.
if you, let's say, if you enter more than 50 characters, right, and you don't fill
Yes.
out anything, then you should get a valid error message saying, hey, you can't enter more than 50 characters in the note,
Yes.
along with other error messages. So it just
Yes.
saves you time. That's all.
Yes, and also it is a kind of whole. Yeah, I understand. Yes,
Right.
I figured out. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, there is no right and wrong way. I mean, if you whatever you had, you can certainly test it that way. But there are other ways as well. So
Okay. Okay. Okay, not this one. But that's what it is for the test data. I
right,
was
right.
thinking. I didn't do it in here too.
Okay.
Yes. For the ready to ship, uh, this can you just check this number 10 in the
So
uh,
ready to ship. Can you scroll up? Let me see what you guys are doing here.
okay.
So you
Yes.
have selected
Yes.
warranty. So okay, you're gonna create warranty and work through that process. Is that what you have in the test case?
Yes, ready to ship functionality.
Okay, gotcha. So
So
if you
I
scroll down
guess
to the steps,
this is a older
that's
I
fine. That's
already
fine.
yes, I already did the changes.
Yeah. So you can scroll to the steps now. Let me just
Yes.
quickly take a look at the steps
Yes.
here. So you're logging in warranty ID. So you're gonna create the warranty ID, right? On
Yes.
the cartridge module, and then write down the warranty ID, and then come to ready to ship screen.
Yes.
Select warranty. Click on warranty ID. Okay, so you are selecting. Click on Hooper problem. So you are selecting again. Yep. Scroll down. Click on defect one button. So you are selecting defect one. Okay. Click on notes. Then you're gonna fill out notes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go to 11. Click on ready to ship. Submits information to the system. Warranty process should be completed, which means again, what are you expecting to see? That's what you want to put in. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready to ship button. Now, how do you verify it? That's the
Oh,
question here, right? So you need to make sure.
yes, you go ahead.
So either you go to the database or go to the next module and see if you are able to see ready to ship items, warranty basically
Yes.
listed.
Yes.
That should be your verification,
Yes, this is not my test case. I just realized that. That's
right?
why I was thinking like why I didn't do any of the steps.
Right, right.
Yes, this is Sushri steps. I'm so
Yeah, that's
sorry about
fine.
that.
That's fine. I think
Yes,
she
but
probably didn't modify it. I think we talked about this last time as well. So
yes. I now I remember that like we exactly talked about this particular
right,
test
right.
case.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So I
Yes.
think I can see it, right? You guys are making progress here. It's not never gonna be perfect. Okay, even if you work in the real life, it will never be perfect. But as long as you
Yes.
understand the process here, that's the important part.
So here is the another question about this particularly this warranty ID number lookup field.
Okay.
So the way I created the warranty ID at that time, I put everything in the test data. So is it okay? I put like this way, or we don't need to put every
No,
single
you need to
detail?
put the steps. So do you have the steps to create
Yes.
the warranty ID?
Yes. For this one, this is the first one I created with
Okay.
all the steps, so I can show it to you, and you can guide me for that.
Right, right. So you're logging in, access cartridge inventory, enter details of cartridge stored in test data. Okay, so here you are saying use the test data and generate the
Yes.
warranty ID, right?
Yes.
And again, warranty ID generated should be noted down, right? Instead of hard coding
Yes.
in the
Yes.
verification. From there, click the start button. Okay, what are you starting here? I
Oh,
mean, is there a
so
start button?
yes, that's what, yes, on the page number 22, there are so many buttons, right? Because it is a inventory cartridge inventory page.
Mhm.
And that's what my question is coming from, because all these buttons do exactly the same work. They are going to submit the system, because we already generated the ID. So I thought my
Mhm.
work is done here. My
Right.
purpose is to generate the ID. That's what I
Okay.
did it. So uh, when I wrote down this click on start button, so when I click it, it submits all the information and save it, and cleared out all the field and bring cursor to the first field. So
Okay.
now,
I don't think there is a button called start. Okay. So there might be different name, but there is no start button.
let me just double check it.
Yeah, I think
because,
Swapnali, you guys are working on the screen, right? So is there a start button? I
uh,
don't think there is a start button. Is it?
oh, from start, I wrote down
Okay.
only
Yeah. So
start.
make sure you write down
Yes.
from start. Okay.
Yes, from start button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So I wanted to just ask you that, like, can we
Okay.
do that in the real test case? Like, whatever we need, we can generate it from the different field or different page and save it, so we can get that data and use that data in our original test case.
So from start, I mean, doesn't matter which button, right? Your goal is to
Yes.
generate the warranty ID so that you can use it in the next step, right?
Yes.
So whether
So
you click on from start or identical, it doesn't really
yes.
matter,
Okay, perfect. Yes,
right?
that's what I was thinking. Like, do I need to go step by step, or I can use any of the button? Yes.
No, now when you say click start button, right, or from start, and then you
Yes.
have you verifying certain things,
Yes.
you should expect to basically you should write something that, hey, warranty ID is saved, or warranty basically information is saved in the system, and
Okay.
you are able to access it on the next screen or
Okay.
something.
Okay. I
Because you are not
understand.
verifying like whether it clears the field
Yes.
or not. That does really somebody else's responsibility. Not you are not testing this module, right?
Yes.
So
Okay. Perfect. I
yeah,
understand now.
yeah,
Yes, that is a perfect.
right.
Yes. So that's why I put all this test
Yeah,
data
which is fine.
here.
Yeah, yeah. I understand why you have the test data there. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you can have it there or in the Excel, right? In the tool,
Yeah.
you can just put it
Yes,
in Excel and
exactly.
upload it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Okay. So Anita, do you have anything else?
No, Harsh.
Okay.
Can you please share today's and last class recorded session?
Yes, Anita, I forgot to upload. I saw your email, but it just got busy. But I'll put that in. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, we can take a look here. This is Namita's test case. She
Okay.
she wrote down parts recovery button,
Okay.
so we can get just more idea. We all are on the same page or not?
Yeah. So you guys are looking at it as a team, right? Because
Yes.
I think this same information applies here. Precondition needs cleanup and all those things. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me see what she has. Parts recovery, right? So
Yes.
again, the steps would be same, but then the
Yes.
last step will change. So what we just discussed for the ready to ship, right?
Yes.
But your last step will be different here,
Yes. Exactly.
and the verification would be different. Yep.
Okay. Okay. That is it then.
And the only way you can verify is go in the database and verify it, right?
Yes, for this one, all these
Yeah,
buttons, yes, there is only one way. We need to go back into the database and run the query. Am I correct on that
that's
one?
correct. That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
So make sure you put that in the verification step of the last step.
Okay. 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 Let me just write down so I can
Yeah,
convey this message to both of them also.
right, right.
Hold on. Uh, Okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys have anything else? If not, I can show you guys if you guys are interested. I
Yes.
mean, we can create the Jira account and set up the Jira
Yes.
for you guys.
Let me stop. Okay, you already
Okay.
stopped my screen, right? I don't need
Yep.
to do. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right. So let's do one thing.